My grandfather's will gives his $10 million estate to the first granddaughter who produces a male heir.
And you are claiming your mother intentionally sabotaged your inheritance?
She didn't just sabotage it. She slept with my husband to get pregnant and steal the money herself.
That is a disgusting lie. We fell in love. The pregnancy is just a tragic coincidence. A tragic coincidence that makes you a multi-millionaire?
I didn't even know about the terms of the will. I am grieving my father.
You are crying crocodile tears. You have always been driven by pure greed.
I am bringing a new life into this family. You are just bitter and jealous. Ma'am, the accusation is that you orchestrated this pregnancy purely to hijack a massive trust fund.
She saw my positive pregnancy test and immediately went after my husband. It was premeditated.
You cannot prove any of that. I loved him, and my father would want his grandson provided for.
Let us be clear. You are testifying under oath that you had zero knowledge of the inheritance terms?
Absolutely none. I never saw his private legal documents. This is a family matter, not a fraud case.
My own mother is looking you in the eye and committing perjury for cash.
Stop calling me a liar. I am protecting my unborn baby from your toxic accusations.
The court will determine who is lying. I am calling the family's estate lawyer to the stand.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have administered the deceased's legal affairs for over 20 years.
He never liked me. He is going to twist my father's words to help her.
Counselor, please verify the exact stipulations regarding the Bank of America Trust.
The will states the $10 million goes to the first female descendant to birth a confirmed male heir.
Because my grandfather wanted to secure the family name. I was supposed to be the one.
But you aren't. The document speaks for itself. The money belongs to whoever has the boy first.
Counselor, did the deceased share these specific conditions with his family before his passing?
No, Your Honor. The contents were sealed. Only authorized individuals could access the online legal portal.
Which means she had to have Snoop to find out about the money.
I was never on that portal. You are grasping at straws because you know you lost.
You are remarkably confident for someone who claims to be the victim of a tragic coincidence.
I know my rights. A legal will is binding, no matter how much she cries about it.
It is binding, which is why I was legally obligated to audit the digital access logs.
Digital logs? You have no right to track my personal internet history.
He has every right to secure the estate. What did the audit reveal, Counselor?
The secure portal was accessed using the deceased's master password exactly 3 months ago.
My father must have logged in before he died. He was checking his own files. He was in a medically induced coma 3 months ago, you greedy liar.
The plaintiff is correct. So who downloaded the file from that IP address?
The IP address traces directly to the defendant's primary residence.
My Wi-Fi was hacked. Anyone could have parked outside and stolen that password.
You expect the court to believe a random hacker cared about our grandfather's estate planning?
That is the most absurd excuse I have heard in my entire career on the bench.
It is the truth. I only wanted to make sure his life insurance was in order.
But you didn't click on the life insurance. You downloaded the specific PDF containing the inheritance terms.
And what date was that download completed, Counselor?
It was downloaded exactly 1 day before she publicly announced her miraculous pregnancy.
You read the clause, realized I was pregnant, and decided to destroy my marriage for money.
You were a terrible wife anyway. I am giving him the family he actually deserves.
So you admit to orchestrating this betrayal to secure the $10 million?
I admit nothing. I just know how to read a binding legal document better than she does.
You traded your own daughter's happiness for a trust fund. You are a monster.
I am a mother providing for her son. The money goes to the first male heir.
Your lack of shame is appalling. But we must look at the medical evidence presented.
We have subpoenaed both sets of medical records and sonograms for the court's review.
Go ahead and look. The ultrasound clearly shows I am having a healthy baby boy.
This cannot be happening. She planned the timing perfectly to steal everything.
My due date is exactly 1 week before yours. I beat you to it. I win.
This is a courtroom, not a casino. You are speaking about human lives like poker chips.
I am speaking about my legally guaranteed inheritance. The date is locked in.
Please, Your Honor, she shattered my life. Do not let her take my grandfather's legacy too.
Tears do not change the law. The estate is mine the second he takes his first breath. You are very fixated on the first page of that will. Did you read the ending? I read all the financial stipulations. The Bank of America accounts transferred directly to my name.
You only read the payout clause. You completely ignored the beneficiary restrictions.
There are no restrictions on a direct bloodline heir. You are trying to trick me.
Nobody is tricking you. You built a trap of pure greed and walked right into it.
What restrictions? What does the rest of the document say?
The deceased was very traditional. He included a specific mandate to protect the family's reputation.
My reputation is fine. I am an expectant mother. Give me my money.
Your behavior in this courtroom has proven otherwise. Counselor, read the final clause into the record.
It states the heir must be born to a mother in good moral standing with her family.
That is subjective nonsense. You cannot legally define moral standing in a probate court.
He knew you were selfish. He wrote that rule to protect us from exactly this.
I am the matriarch of this family. My standing is absolute.
You slept with your daughter's husband to steal her inheritance. That destroys any claim of morality.
You cannot enforce an outdated moral clause to deny my son his $10 million.
The clause is ironclad. Legal precedent allows trusts to enforce behavioral standards for all beneficiaries.
You lost. All that scheming, all that betrayal, and you get absolutely nothing. I will appeal this. I will drag this estate through the courts for decades.
You will fail. The evidence of your malicious premeditation is documented and sealed on my record.
This is my house. That is my father's wealth. You cannot do this to me.
The trust will immediately bypass your claim and evaluate the next eligible descendant.
Which means, my baby, you ruined your life for a payout that doesn't exist.
He is my grandson too. I demand access to those funds as his grandmother. This court finds you have zero moral standing. You are permanently severed from this estate. I have nothing left. I burned my entire life to the ground for this.
Because you chose greed over your own child. You deserve to be completely empty.
The inheritance will be held in an irrevocable trust solely for your daughter and her child.
You are leaving a pregnant woman destitute on the street. Have some mercy.
Your eviction from the family properties will commence within 48 hours per the trust's instructions.
No, please. I will sign an apology. I will give the husband back.
He is not a toy to be returned. Your financial and relational ruin is now absolute.
I never want to see your face again. You are dead to me.
You cannot survive without me. I am your mother. She will survive with $10 million and peace of mind. Your fraud is officially terminated. It isn't fair. I did the math. The due dates guaranteed I would win.
The math was irrelevant. Your lack of character was the deciding variable.
You thought you were a mastermind, but you were just a pathetic, greedy thief. I curse the day you were born. I curse this entire court. Yell at the walls. You get nothing. This hearing is adjourned. My baby is still the firstborn male. He deserves that trust fund.
Bailiff, remove her from my courtroom immediately.
Keep screaming, Mom. I found a bank transfer and you didn't just sleep with him, you paid him.